We should be going. Perfect. All right, we are going. We are live. All right. Once again, welcome to the Manifestation Activation Power Hour with yours truly, Valerie Lewis. We are together here for a brief amount of time, but enough time to activate our abundance, activate our ability to manifest our abundance. So I want to start today by just saying this is not just an ordinary sit and listen to me talk about a bunch of stuff about manifesting abundance. This is interactive. This is me actually leading you through events and exercises and rituals that will activate your abundance. So we're going to do that right here, right now, today, live with yours truly. Before we begin, I want to take just a moment so that we can shift and make sure that all of our energy is present and accounted for and with us for this moment. So I invite you to sit comfortably. Close your eyes if that's comfortable for you. Not necessary, but sometimes it helps. Take a deep breath in and exhale slowly. And imagine a beautiful golden light pouring down from above, clearing away any stress, clearing away any doubt, clearing away any questions, any what ifs. Now feel that energy moving into your heart and also into your solar plexus. That's where your power and your purpose sits. I want you to set a clear intention for what you would like to activate today. It can be a word, it can be a feeling, or just something that you're ready to call in. Maybe you have a specific manifestation regarding abundance that you are ready to call in today. Hold that intention in your heart. Feel it there. Feel yourself settling in, focusing on what we're going to do together, what we're going to activate. Now I want you to take another deep inhale and a slow exhale. Open your eyes, come back to the room, and get ready to activate. All right. Today is about you becoming magnetic, being able to manifest and attract those things that you want into your life. Specifically, we're talking about activating our abundance. And we're going to have some fun with it because it's going to be fun. If we don't make it fun, we don't activate it on the level that we can, on the highest level. The highest level means we got to get fun. We got to get active with it. All right. Let's see. Making sure everyone's in the room. I thought I heard a beep. I thought I heard somebody hanging out in the waiting room. So let me just check real quick. I think we're good. All right. So over today's event, I'm going to give you a brief overview, let you know what we're going to run down. We're going to clear some blocks, opening the flow. This is an energy clearing to help us release anything that might be holding us back from calling in that abundance that we seek. We're also going to get into magnetic mode. This is the activation portion. So after we clear those blocks, we're going to activate and help us shift our energy and our mindset to become a money magnet or an abundance magnet. And then last, I'm going to share with you a manifestation ritual to seal in the deal or seal in the juices. And this ritual is called the energetic wallet. It's going to help you connect to money and abundance as a tangible energy that you can actually direct and flow with. And if we have time, I have a couple of bonus exercises that might also benefit you on your journey to abundance. You know, I really don't like calling it a journey to abundance because abundance is all around you. You don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to trek down some long paths to get there. It's just there. We just got to figure out how to allow it and how to call it in. So we're going to jump right in and get started just because we have an hour together and I want this hour to be powerful and impactful. So we should have some time towards the end to chat or share experiences or ask any questions. So if you have those questions, feel free to drop them in chat or just make a note of them until we get to the end portion here. So the first part, like I said, we're going to talk about releasing and letting go of any resistance. So we're going to do an energy clearing. I'm going to invite you to get comfortable. This energy clearing is meant to help you let go of any negative beliefs, any past experiences, any emotions, anything that might be tied to your money and your abundance mindset that might be holding you back. So go ahead and close your eyes. We're going to take a couple of moments here to really get grounded and centered in. Take a deep breath in through your nose, and then slowly release that through your mouth. I want you to notice your body relaxing into this moment. Your shoulders releasing tension, maybe dropping them, moving them, rotating. Let that breath bring you into the present moment, grounding you into here and now. Continue breathing deeply and slowly at a pace that feels natural for you. Imagine your feet barefoot, standing on the earth, on the ground, and feel your feet connected to the earth beneath you. Steady, stable. You are supported, you are safe, and you are now stepping into a space of transformation. Feel that support and stability. Now I want you to imagine a bright light, a cleansing light, right over your head. This light is pure and healing, and it has specific instructions to personally clear away anything that no longer serves you. So each of you have your own light above your head. This is not generic. This is personally attuned to whatever you are dealing with on your manifestation and abundance journey. And this light is going to begin moving down your body. It starts to dissolve any resistance, any fear, any blockages that you might have regarding money and abundance. I want you to let this light flow down your head, down your neck, and into your shoulders. Feel any tension or negativity just melting away. Any thoughts of lack or struggle, just let them dissolve into this light. Now let this light flow down further, down into your arms, down to your fingertips. And imagine that any energetic baggage that you've been carrying with your arms or your hands or on your back, imagine that it's just flowing out of your fingertips, letting go of that energetic baggage around limiting beliefs, doubts, fears, releasing it. Feel that light continue down through your chest, your stomach, your hips, down through your legs, all the way to your feet. Everything is being cleared. You're releasing all of those beliefs that aren't serving you, any doubt, any energy that you can't quite put a name to but might be restricting you. Now that your energetic body is feeling more clear, I want you to focus specifically on any resistance around money. Think about any negative beliefs or experiences that you've had around money. Maybe you've heard money doesn't grow on trees, or it's hard to make money. You've got to work hard and earn it. Or maybe you have a belief that abundance is for other people. Abundance is for people who figured it out, and I haven't figured it out. Or maybe there's a fear of success, a fear of holding money, a fear of losing money or spending it too fast. Maybe there's something you're currently experiencing, a bill that's past due, a deadline that's looming over your head, something that you want to buy but you don't have the money for. I want you to focus in on all of those negative beliefs and experiences. I want you to acknowledge it, but don't hold on to it. As you breathe in, imagine that you're breathing in clarity and solutions to this situation. And as you breathe out, release that resistance. Let it go. If you have any emotions that come up with this, fear, anxiety, worry, doubt, acknowledge them and let them go as well. Let them leave your body with each and every exhale, releasing and letting go. Now let's make sure we also clear any beliefs, especially ancestral beliefs. Think of your parents, your grandparents, any other figures in your life who may have influenced your money story or influenced how you think about and deal with money. Think about maybe what they taught you or maybe how they dealt with money. Maybe you watched them and learned by example. If you sense that you have those beliefs that have been passed down to you, and most of us do, acknowledge them and acknowledge that they were not yours. You may have been carrying them with you for a very long time, but now you can release them. You are now strong enough to move past the limiting beliefs and the money stories that your parents, grandparents, ancestors passed on to you. They are not yours to carry any further. Feel yourself feeling more relaxed, feeling lighter as you let go of these very old ancestral beliefs. They're being cleared away from you. Your mind is releasing these thoughts, the stories, the falsehoods that were created around money. Feel all of that flowing out of you. And now that we've removed our ancestral beliefs, we've cleared our energy, we've let go of baggage, limiting beliefs. We want to keep our energy clear. We want to move forward with this clear and clean energy. As you release all of that, I want you to imagine a bright protective shield of light surrounding you right now. This shield is strong, it's radiant, and it will protect you from any negative energy around abundance or manifesting as you move forward. Feel this shield forming around you, protecting your energy and allowing only the highest vibrations to flow in. You are now in a clear, open space, ready to receive all the abundance that is yours, that is already on its way to you. I want you to say this statement out loud to yourself. I am clear. I am open. I am ready to receive abundance. I am clear. I am open. I am ready to receive abundance. One final time. I am clear. I am open. And I am ready to receive abundance. Feel that throughout your body, throughout your energetic field, then your mind and your thoughts. Just sit with this feeling for just a few seconds more. And take a deep breath in and slowly exhale, letting go of any final things that you need to release. And when you're ready, go ahead and open your eyes and come back to the room. All right. So that's a clearing. I do hope you continue to clear on a daily basis. I know we put that protective shield, but you know your mind is more powerful than any shield. And if you choose to, you can call back in those negative thought patterns, those negative emotions. So do this on a daily basis. Just check in. Just like you take a shower every day, whether you're dirty or not, you want to do this energy clearing specifically around your mindset, your abundance, and your manifestations for the next several days in order to let this activation truly take place. All right. Now, speaking of the activation, are y'all ready to get activated? Are you ready to have your manifestations activated? All right, let's go. Let's go. So this next part is how we shift into magnetic mode. This is another exercise where I am going to ask you to visualize, so you might close your eyes through part of it. But then we're going to get into actually truly activating it within our body, within our nervous system, and all of the fun stuff. So this is called the future you, not specifically future you, but this is more about your abundant self. So I don't like saying future you because I want you to see this as the you that is available right now in this moment. So this is your most abundant self. I want you to go ahead and close your eyes again. Don't fall asleep on me, y'all. Go ahead and close your eyes again. This is how we activate. Why do we close our eyes when we activate? One, because we don't want to be distracted, but two, because it helps us sink into those brainwave states where we are actually talking to the internal parts of ourselves that need to be activated. So go ahead and close your eyes. We're going to take this moment to meet our most abundant self. So take a couple of deep breaths. When you exhale this time, I want you to exhale with a little sound. So take a deep breath in and exhale with a little sound. Ah, whatever that sound is for you. Let your shoulders drop. Let your jaw soften. Once again, reminding you you are safe here. You are supported and you are ready to activate. Imagine that you're walking down a beautiful path, one that sparkles just a little bit under your feet. The air around you feels different. It feels lighter, warmer. It feels alive, alive with possibilities, alive with energy. You can almost feel the energy in the air. Now, up ahead on the path, there's another person, and this person is glowing. They look like maybe a light being or someone with light just radiating off of them. And as you keep walking forward, you notice that this is a representation of you. It's you, glowing and radiating, but not just any version of you. This is the most magnetic, abundant, lit up version of you. And they are right here, present in the here and now. They are radiant, confident. Their energy pulls you in without them even trying. You just want to walk closer to them. You want to quicken your pace and meet them on the path. Opportunities just seem to chase this version of you. Money flows in and it sticks around. This version has more money than they could spend. And they're not even trying to manifest. They're not doing anything hard or strenuous. They just simply are. They are the vibration of everything that they desire. Now, as you get closer, you can see a little bit more details of this person, of you. What is this most abundant, radiant person wearing? What do their clothes look like? Maybe they're wearing those red bottoms that you've been wanting to wear for a long time. Maybe they have jewelry on or a different hairstyle. As they begin to walk on this path, notice how they're moving. What does their gait look like? Long, confident strides, short, quick, happy, joyful skips. What does it look like? How are they moving? Can you tell what their posture looks like? Are they slumped over? Are their shoulders back? Does it look like every step they're dancing a little bit? How are they moving? Now you're walking side by side, and I want you to look at them. And you notice that they're smiling. What does their face look like when they smile? Is it just their lips that smile? Or do you notice a twinkle in their eye? Does their whole face light up? Can you tell by their cheeks that they're smiling? What does their smile look like? Now this version turns to you and they reach out their hand and they invite you to take their hand. And you do. And as you take their hand, you feel that radiant energy flowing into your body. You begin to feel magnetic. And you begin to merge with this version of yourself, this abundant self, this now version of you. Feel this brilliant power filling your body, entering your body, activating your chakras, activating your energy, giving you clarity of thought, giving you joy in your heart. Does it feel good to merge with this abundant version of yourself? And you feel their confidence in your root chakra, knowing this faith, this trust. You just know that it's yours. Maybe you feel that in your gut, in your solar plexus, in your root chakra, wherever you feel it. You and this most abundant version are now one. There's no separateness. This is you now in this moment. You don't have to get there. You don't have to change who you are. You already are it. You are one. You are abundant. Breathe that in. Feel that complete merge. Now I want you to say these statements to yourself, preferably out loud with your eyes closed. I am magnetic. I am powerful. I am abundance embodied. I don't chase, I attract. Everything I desire is aligned with me in this moment because I raised my frequency to the vibration of alignment. Abundance is mine now. And let that energy settle into your cells. Let those statements embed themselves in your mind, in your thoughts, in your subconscious. And let all of that fill every space that once held doubt. There is no room for doubt. Every nook and cranny is being filled with this abundant, radiant, beautiful energy, powerful energy of who you truly are. Sit in that energy for just a little bit longer. And when you're ready, go ahead and bring your attention slowly back to the room. Wiggle your fingers and your toes and go ahead and open your eyes. But bring that version with you, that abundant, radiant, glowing version. I want you to bring that with you back into the room. They're not out there. They are who you are now in this moment. Now, we're not done. That's where most visualizations stop. We are not done because we always do extra here. Hold on, because now it's time to get the music started again. Y'all might want to get up out of your seats for this part. Here's what I'm going to ask you to do. You know that future self. You saw how they moved. You saw what they were wearing. I want you to get up and walk around your room the way that person walks. Feel them in your energy. Go ahead, do it now. You can turn your camera off. You can leave it on. Shoulders back. How were they walking? How were they standing? What were they doing? Put that smile on your face. The same smile that that abundant version was wearing. I want you smiling that same way. They walk with power. Stand up. Throw your shoulders back. And you feel them? Can you feel yourself being this new version? Embodying this new version. How would they dance? Maybe it's time to dance a little bit. I know you just saw them walking on that path, but imagine how they would dance if they were dancing right now. Go for it. Move it around. And now I want you all to say out loud again, I am magnetic. I am abundant. I attract opportunities effortlessly. Money flows to me easily. I am a manifester. I am limitless. Say it again and say it loud. I am magnetic. I am abundant. I attract opportunities effortlessly. Money flows to me easily. I am limitless. Yes, what else? What else would that abundant version of you scream to the universe? Say it now. Say it loud. Let the universe hear you. Let your neighbors hear you. Let the dog hear you. Let everybody hear this new version of you. All right, come on back to the camera. Come on back to the room. I hope you had a fun time moving around. And now I want you to place your hands over your heart. Take a deep breath. This energy, that person that you merge with, it's yours now. You are already this person. You will complete and stay and remain this person. This is your new reality. Clap your hands, fill it in, snap, do whatever you need to do to signal your brain, hey, we are awake, we are activating, we are doing this right now. This is me. All right. Awesome, awesome. There's a lot of neuroscience behind what I just had you do. And if we have time and if y'all have questions, you can ask me why. But trust me, it works. And if you want to do this by your own, on yourself, time and time again, I highly suggest it. The more you can do that, the more you can embody in physical form, not just in thought form, this new abundant version of yourself, the more it will shift your manifestations in real tangible ways. Not just I've been walking around, dancing around my living room for 5 months now, my money situation hasn't changed. Nope, that's not the route we're taking. We are doing this in real active time. We are activating our energy and things will change for you. How do I know? Because I did it myself. Things will change for you. So that's the activation. Sweet and simple. Y'all probably thought it was going to be really complicated. That's the whole thing. When it comes to manifestation, we make it complicated. Spirit says this shit is easy. I can make it easy for you and I can make it fun for you. And the easier and the fun it is, the quicker we get to where we're trying to go. So that was the activation. Now we want to move into the actual energetic wallet, the actual ritual that I have prepared for you. So give me just a second here. All right, this ritual is called the energetic wallet. And before we talk about the ritual, before we dive into doing the actual ritual here, I want to make sure that we're all on the same page as far as energy and manifesting and money and abundance is concerned. I know many of you have heard until you are about ready to choke the person that says it, that money is energy. You're like, yeah, I get that, but I need more of that energy in my bank account. But money is energy. It's not just paper, coins, numbers in a bank account. It's an energy, it's a vibe, it's a frequency, just like everything else in the universe. And when you feel abundant and joyful and grateful, then you are radiating at the same frequency that money loves to hang around. So when you feel stressed or doubtful or anxious or worried about that upcoming bill or worried about how much money is your bank account, or when you are in lack mode, you are broadcasting on a completely different channel and you are attracting completely different energy to you, to where you are. So I want you to think of money like your cosmic bestie, your best friend. It wants to come over and it wants to hang out with you and it wants to play with you, but it only wants to do that when your vibe is right. Do you want to go hang out with your best friend when she is in a really bad mood and she just had an argument with somebody at work and she's been sick for 5 days? And do you want to go hang out with her? No, you're probably going to send her a text message that says, hope you feel better soon, sending you good vibe. But you don't want to go sit on her couch and hang out with her when she's like that. Well, guess what? When you're like that, money doesn't want to hang out with you either. So this is about an energy. How do I create an energetic vibration, frequency, set point to where money does want to come and be my best friend and money does want to come and hang out with me? So this ritual, we're not just imagining stuff for fun. We're literally sending out new signals out into the universe. We are working on shifting our internal frequency to align with abundance. And we're also clearing up the clutter and saying, hey, I've got room for you now, money. I've cleared out those blocks. I cleared out the guest room. You can come stay with me, bestie. I've got room for you. I've made room for you in my life. So money responds to your energy. I've said that. You know that. Not your hustle, not your hard work, not your bank balance, just your frequency and your energy. We know our thoughts can change our frequency and our energy. That's why you hear a lot of manifestors talk about changing your thoughts. But it is your energy that it responds to. So if you need to use your thoughts to shift your energy, absolutely, that's what we're going to do here. But understand, it's not responding to your thoughts, it's responding to your frequency, it's responding to your energy. So we want to be at the same energy that money is at, that abundance is at, so we can play together and be besties. So what we're going to do here is real magic. I call it real magic because it's real energy work. And you are about to become the person that money loves to hang out with. You are about to make sure you are the best bestie that has ever bested money. So in order to do that, we're going to work with energy flow. And many of you have seen this example before. I want you to rub your hands together and feel that warmth building between them. Feel that energy. Pull them apart just a little bit. You can feel the buzzing from you just rubbing your palms together. You can feel that energy in the palm of your hands. And this energy is pure, infinite, abundant. It's limitless. It's always available. And right now you're holding it in your hands. Feel that for just a moment. Tune into the sensation of that money ball, that abundance ball between your hands. Now that you're connected to this energy, to this infinite flow, you get to direct it. You get to tell this energy where to go. Maybe start playing with it, moving it gently around with your hands, with your body. Imagine this energy is moving like a golden stream from your hands into your financial reality. Direct it with your hands. Can you see that money, that stream of energy flowing into your bank account? Imagine your bank account right now. You know where you bank. Send that energy to your bank account. You know those digits that show up on your statement when you log in and you look at it? It's all digital, right? It's all energy, just numbers on a screen. How can you boost that energy? Send it right to your bank account. Imagine what you want to happen with that energy. Now imagine your wallet or your purse. You're going to send that energy there now too. Into the spaces where money supports you. Send that energy. Maybe you want to send some energy into your house, into your mail, where you know there's bills waiting. Where are all the places that make you think of money? Flow that energy and send that energy now. I want you to move back and think about your bank account for just a moment. And I want you to see the numbers rising. The more energy you conjure and direct, those numbers just keep getting bigger and bigger. Watch that digital wallet get bigger and bigger. Feel the excitement. Can you get excited over those numbers getting bigger? Can you feel gratitude for what you are about to receive? Now you're looking at that bank statement, that bank account, those digital numbers on the screen. What does it say right now in this moment? Say it out loud. Say that number out loud. And say it a couple of times. Say it really loud so the universe can hear. I'm sending this energy to my bank account. This is what I'm seeing. This is what I feel. This is what I know to be true. It's mine. Because energy and frequency are all that really matters. Now that we've channeled that energy and sent it out to bank accounts, to spaces, to places, I want you to bring that energy into you. Pull this golden energy into your heart, into your mind, into every cell in your body. Lack no longer lives here. It is being filled and replaced with this abundant energy. I want you to say once again, let your subconscious hear it, let the world hear it. I am open to receiving the abundance of the universe. Money loves me. Me and money are besties, and we hang out all the time. I am fully supported by the abundance of the universe. I'm going to say these statements again, a little shorter. I want you to say them louder and feel them more deeply with each time we say them. I am open to receiving. Money loves me. I am fully supported. Last time, I am open to receiving. Money loves me. I am fully supported. All right, now with that energy flowing through you, I want you to visualize one specific financial goal happening this week. Maybe it's an exact amount of money that you would like to call in. Maybe it's a certain purchase that you would like to make. Whatever that is, visualize a specific financial goal happening this week within the next 7 days. Now see it as done. How would you feel once it's done? See yourself celebrating, maybe just feeling relief, maybe feeling joyful or happy about a new purchase. feel that feeling, that emotion, that energy in every part of your body, in every cell. Can you teach your body what it feels like to be abundant? Can you remind yourself how you used to feel all the time? Possibly before incarnation, but still, you are abundance. This is your natural set point. This is where you always intended to do and where you always intended to carry with you. And you teach your body what abundance feels like. For me, it feels like relaxation. It feels like I can breathe more deeply. It feels calm and peaceful. Sometimes it feels exciting and joyful. But anytime you want to know what it means to be abundant, think about teaching your body, every cell of your body, what it feels like to be abundant. All right. And now I want you, as you think about that specific financial goal that I had you conjure up, you already have know what it's going to feel like when it's done, how grateful you're going to be. We're going to affirm that it is done. On the count of 3, we're going to clap our hands together and say, it is done. 1, 2, 3, it is done. Do it as many times as you need to remind yourself that it is done. There's nothing else I need to do except maintain this frequency. That's it. And if I drop off and lose this frequency, I know how to get back. I'll listen to the recording again. I'll close my eyes. I'll breathe deeply. I know how to get back. And as long as I am in this frequency, it is done. All right. Awesome. Awesome. So that is the ritual that I want you to practice on your own if you need to, as many times as you need to do it. That is how we anchor it in. Again, a lot of neuroscience behind it, but that is how we anchor it in to ourselves. And it's a way of bypassing our restrictive beliefs. It's a way of getting around them because we just are like, hey, I've acknowledged you, I've released them, and now this is what we're doing. If I can keep my vibration here on this level, abundance is mine. I am abundant. It's not something outside of myself. I am becoming abundant by maintaining this frequency. As often as you can get back to that frequency, that's when you will truly see real life shifts in your life. I promise you, I'm not just blowing smoke up your ass. There's the stuff that I have tried and stuff that has started to make more sense to me once I understood the neuroscience behind it. And I am excited to share all of these insights with you. And this is just the first of many. So activating yourself, going through these rituals, going through these visualizations again and again and again until it feels normal, until it feels natural to you, is going to be really, really important to activating this money mindset and to seeing actual tangible results in your bank account, in your bills, and in the way you walk in this world. This is not just I sleep under a bridge, but I feel really abundant. No, this is I have money in my bank account that confirms my beliefs and confirms my frequency and confirms my vibration. So that's what I have as far as the activation portion. And I do think we have time, yay, to go over some additional exercises. These are exercises that I use myself in real time and that have really helped me shift my money mindset and also helped me shift myself into that vibration of receiving. The first one is what I call, I could buy that, the mindset. I could buy that mindset. Here's what I'm asking you all to do. Most of you are in the US. I know I've got some people up in Canada, but I know a Canadian friend, and she says you have the same thing up there. Dollar Tree is what we call it here in America, the dollar store. I think y'all call it the penny. She calls it something weird, the Lou store, something like that. Anyway, go into a store, or even your local grocery store often has a discount aisle or a dollar aisle, a value aisle. That's the word I'm looking for. Go into a dollar store or go to the discount aisle, the dollar value aisle of your grocery store. And when you walk through that store, I want you to have the mindset of, I could buy anything in this store. I like doing that at the Dollar Tree because all you need is $5 now because some of their stuff is $5, but all you need is $5 in your pocket. I don't want you to lie to yourself, so I want you to do it when you actually have the money available. $5 in your pocket, go in. And you can walk through the aisle saying, I don't really need anything here. I don't usually shop here, but I could buy anything in this entire store. That is the feeling of abundance. And it's not a fake feeling because you're not lying to yourself, talking about one day I'm going to be a millionaire. It's real. And so while you are in that store going through this exercise, I can buy anything in the store. You're saying it and you know it to be true. I want you to pay attention to how that feels for you energetically. How does that feel in your body? Do you walk through the store with more confidence? Maybe. Are you kind of happy because you're walking? I can buy anything. I can buy that. I can buy that. Get happy with it like you're a little kid. I like taking my grandkids to the Dollar Tree because I tell them you can have 2 or 3 things, anything in the store, and they run and grab it. And Gigi knows she can afford it. That kind of feeling, of being let loose in a situation where anything in the store is yours. It's paying attention to the way you feel. It's not about, do I really want to buy that thing for $1? It's about, how do I feel knowing that I could buy anything in the store? And it shifts your energy. Are you noticing any shifts in your emotions and your energy and your nervous system? Do you feel more calm once you took that pressure of going into a situation where you think maybe you can't afford what you might need to afford? Now, the next time you go into a real life situation, maybe I do shop at the Dollar Tree regularly, so that's a real life situation for me. But maybe you all shop in different places, grocery store shopping, wherever you're shopping for clothes, whatever you're doing. The next time you get in a situation and you think to yourself, ooh, I can't afford that. Maybe you're out shopping with a friend and you're looking at a really badass pair of boots and you're thinking to yourself, I can't afford that, or I don't have enough money for that. I want you to reframe and challenge yourself to shift the narrative around your money story. Instead of saying, I can't afford that, or I don't have enough money for that, I want you to say, I have enough money for that, but I'm choosing to spend it elsewhere, if that is true. Because many times, I would say more than 50% of the time, we do have enough money for it. We have money set aside for rent, and our friend asks us to go out to dinner. Instead of saying, I can't afford dinner right now, friend, or I don't have enough money to go to dinner, I want you to say to yourself, I have enough money for that, but I'm choosing to spend my money somewhere else. It's a small tweak, but it rewires your brain to listening to the fact that I have money. It gets you out of that lack mindset. And you will start seeing opportunities where money will show up for you. When you start saying, I have money, I'm choosing to spend it XYZ. Now, maybe you don't have the money. Maybe you literally do not have the money. So saying I have money and I'm choosing to spend it somewhere else might sound like a lie. Then don't use that one. I have another one for you. Use this one. I could find a way to come up with that money if I needed to. I could find a way to come up with that money if I wanted to. Maybe I've got the rent money and I just paid the rent money. And then my friend asked me out and I don't have the money and I'm not choosing to spend it somewhere else. I don't have the money in my bank account because I just paid a lot of bills. Maybe that's your situation. Okay. But you know that when you put your mind to it, if you needed to, you could come up with that money. There's so many ways we could. Don't do the illegal ones, although they are options. Don't do the illegal ones. But I'm just saying, we have opportunities that we often neglect because we're so steady telling ourselves, I can't and I don't have. So in the situations where you actually, maybe your bank account really doesn't have enough money for that, then I want you to say, I could find a way to come up with the money I need. So those are the ways I shift my mindset and some of the games I play, especially when I go shopping and maybe try that. Maybe go shopping with no agenda in mind. Just go to the mall. Do people still go to the mall? Go to the store, go to your favorite store, wherever it is, and walk through the store and pick out things that you would buy if you wanted to, if you could, and use one of those statements. I could come up with the money for this if I needed to, or I could buy that right now, but I'm just choosing not to because I'm a responsible adult. Anyway, whatever, y'all know. Work on your mindset, work on shifting it. I want you to remove the words I can't afford and I don't have the money for from your vocabulary forever, because those words are not serving you and they're putting you right back into that mindset of lack. So that was the one. It's called the I could buy that mindset exercise. And then let's see, we got a couple of more minutes left. I'm going to share this other experience with you. Now, this isn't really an exercise. This is a story I want to tell you about. Trust me, I mean, it's a personal story, but once you hear the story, it is really going to help you shift your mindset. So I want to tell you, it's a little bit embarrassing. I want to tell you about a date from hell that I had. Okay, y'all know I'm single. Sometimes I go dating. Oh, let me take a deep breath. I want to tell you about this date from hell. So I am neurodivergent, which means sometimes I will, for no other reason, just be late. Like I can't explain it. I just am late. But if you know me, you know that about me. I make my apologies. I let you know when I'm running late. So I had this date with this person. I was running late. I called ahead. I told them ahead of time, hey, I'm not going to be there at such and such a time. I'm running about 10, 15 minutes late. Please wait for me. Yeah, okay, all was good. So I was already running late. I show up at the date, and this person, as soon as I sit down at the table, he starts in talking about you're always late. First of all, sir, no, I'm not, but I was late this time. Not always, but I was late this time. Talking about you're always late. You never show up on time. I can't even trust if you're going to be here or not. I almost went home because blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, okay, first of all, do we even want to, are we eating? What are we doing? Because he was like really on one. But whatever. I'm like, okay, the benefit of the doubt. I was late this time. Okay. Not okay, but just whatever. I understand your frustration. I understand your frustration with me. But then he started going on about how using these words, this is what really ticks me off, is the never and the always. So we started talking about how he can never trust me and how I'm always doing this and always that is a surefire way to take me from 0 to 100 really, really quick. And none of it was true, by the way. But then once he really got into his feelings, he decided to just really tell me how he felt about me. And he started saying that he didn't even really want to date me, but he knew, right? I know, right? He didn't even really want to date me, but he knew that I knew people like the circle I ran in here, and that he felt that if he hung out with me, he could probably get in to this circle of people, and that he would probably find somebody that he wanted to date. You know, it was crazy. Like, I don't even want to be with you, but here's why we're dating. I just want to use you for this thing over here. Is basically what he was saying to me. And in no short, you know, I mean, he was very direct and very honest. So um of course we did not go on any other dates, right? But here's why I'm telling you this story. If someone went out on a date with you like that, would you go on a second date with them? Okay. Now I want you to listen real quick. Listen, listen. This is the part. That is how you talk to money. Why would money want to go on a date with you? You tell money you never show up when I need you. You're always late. I told you this bill was due last week, and now it's a week past due. You never show up. You're always late. And then you tell money, you know, I don't even really want you. I just want to use you for the shoes that I saw. I just want to use you to pay the rent. I don't really even want you. If that's how you talk to money, no wonder money doesn't hang out with you. That was not a real date. That was my date with money, because I realized that's how I had been talking to money. I was telling money it was always late and it never showed up when I needed. I told money I couldn't trust it because sometimes it's there and sometimes it's not. I told money I didn't even want money. I just wanted the things it was going to bring to me, that I didn't even really like hanging out with it. And I realized that's how I was establishing my relationship with money. And then I thought, well, no wonder money doesn't want to hang out with me. So think about that. Think about the statements that you make about money. You never show up. Do you treat money like the absentee parent? Do you treat money like the no good dad that doesn't ever show up? How are you treating money? How are you talking to money? And so that's my last example for you. Thank goodness I did not actually go on that actual date with an actual person, but I did date money in that way. And I did suffer the repercussions of having money say, look, I don't even want, I don't want to be with you if that's how you feel about me. And money is probably saying the same thing to you right now. So think about that. Think about if you took money on a date, how would you treat money? And that is something that I invite you all to do here within, well, not here within this event, but within this day, probably before the day goes out. Think about how maybe even as you sit down to eat dinner tonight, if you have the ability, set an extra place at the table for money. How are you treating money in your life? So that was my final example exercise of how to really think about shifting your mindset around how you talk about money and how you invite it to spend time with you. The last thing, I know I've got 1 minute ready, 1 minute left. As we wrap up our manifestation activation, I'm going to put some things over in chat. I have two offers for you. One is free, which I decided to add on. Let me see, let me find it. Boo, boo, boo. You need to be as a member on my website, which I believe most of you are. You can click on that link and it will take you to a private forum. And there is a 4-day money manifestation activation challenge. And it's just every day you log in and you see the post for the day, and it'll give you exercises and mindset shifts for the day. So it's 4 days, quick and easy. And this is going to go along with the activation that you did today to kind of keep you on track, keep you focused on abundance instead of on lack. So that's completely free to take part in as a gift for you all coming to this manifestation. And then again, this is part of our Manifestation Brew membership. You see, which I know some of you just joined today. If you didn't join and you paid the $22 just for the event and you want to be in the membership, just reach out to me by email and we'll see about switching that over so that you can take place. This other one is, let me make sure I put that in there right, is a manifestation activation mini course. If you are in the membership, I think this is already part of your membership. If you are not in the membership, then you can use the coupon code Activate Now to take $9 off, which means you will get this mini course for $10 only. It's a great manifestation activation. It really does have a lot of samples, journaling prompts, activations, different things that you can do to truly activate your manifestation. So those are the two offers I have for you. I do hope you take advantage of that free 4-day challenge and get going on that, keeping you in the right vibe and frequency to continue to attract manifestations into your life. Was that it? Was that the only thing I have for you all? I do believe it was. All right, so this was our very first membership manifestation activation. We do these activations once a month. This month, we were specifically activating abundance. In other months, we will be activating different things, but this is all about manifesting the life of your dreams, manifesting the realities that you want to live in, and then lots of other events throughout the month. So if you're new, which I know I see some of you new members on here, make sure you're keeping an eye on the website. That's where all your goodies will be posted. All right, I know we're a little bit past, but does anybody have any questions or comments? For it. Do I give you that one moment? We have somebody that just showed up, so they must have got the time wrong. I hope I didn't get the time wrong. I'm going to go ahead and stop.